What's up, guys? Net here, and today I have this cool thing for you guys. It's basically called 8-bit Do USB wireless adapter. So you're probably like, what is this? This thing looks mad cute. It basically looks like a piece of Lego block in a box. It's more than that, guys. You know. So basically what this thing does is it takes any controller and turns it into a USB enabled controller that can be used basically for your Switch. You heard me right. You use I'm sorry, my PlayStation controller is dead. But I was trying to use it to show you guys. But you could use your PlayStation controller on the Switch. You can use your Xbox controller on the Switch. It doesn't matter. With this USB dongle, you can basically sync everything up to be used on the Switch. I have my Switch docked right here. It's like that bad boy in the corner with the Diablo on there, on that little, looking beautiful and sexy over there. And I have my Xbox controller. I have it connected at this moment. The way you connect it is that on the dongle, on the side of the dongle, basically it's a USB piece. So you plug it into one of the available ports on the side of the Switch. There's a switch on the side of the dongle. Basically right there at the bottom of the dongle, there's going to be a switch at the bottom right there. You hold that button down. Then you go and you use the share button and the main button on the PlayStation. On the PlayStation. Use the share button and the main button on the Xbox. You hold it down until you feel a vibration. And that's when you'll know that the Switch has basically paired up with the Xbox controller. So I'm going to zoom in real quick so you guys can see basically me using, as you can see, my Xbox controller on my Switch. I'm going to go into Minecraft real quick to show you guys. I think this is... Zoom out a little bit for a second. I totally think this is worth it. $18.99, you could use any controller on your Switch. Let's say you're playing Fortnite. You feel more comfortable with an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller instead of getting you a Pro controller. You want to save some money. You want to use your money towards something else. Get this dongle, $18.99. Switch it up, plug it into your Switch, and from there you could basically... a second. It's like loading up a second. From there you can use basically any controller that you want to be able to play any game on the Switch. I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to join this realm real quick. This is my friend's realm. I'm going to join it to show you guys basically me running around playing on the Switch using the Xbox controller. So yeah, not sponsored or anything. I just saw this on Amazon. I thought it was a really good idea to pick up, because sometimes I do feel a little uncomfortable playing with my Pro controller, even though it's designed for the Switch. I personally feel, owning majority of the systems, that I feel like an Xbox controller is really well made and fits really well in my hands. So if I can take an Xbox controller and use that to be able to play on my Switch and play all the different games that I like on my Switch, I'll definitely be using this dongle. I definitely think that it's worth it. Like, I just spawned into the world right now. Let me zoom in to show you guys. So yeah, I'm basically running around in Minecraft. Like, this thing is intense. Basically using an Xbox controller on a Switch. Like, $18.99. Like, I don't gotta tell you guys can see it yourself. So if you're looking for something quick to pick up, maybe like a gift to get somebody, or maybe you need something like this, if you want to outplay some people while playing Fortnite and you are tired of using your Joy-Cons but you prefer using like a PlayStation controller or like an Xbox controller, I would definitely recommend that you guys pick this up. It's small, and it's really easy to set up. Like, you just have to make sure that... Let me use this to go back in. You just have to make sure that when you are trying to set it up, that in the settings, you have to go to controllers, and you have to make sure that it says Pro Controller wired connection on, because it's basically sending the waves to the controller that you are trying to use to make this like an emulator. So this is technically like an emulator for a Pro Controller in the Switch's mind. This is a Pro Controller emulator. So all the basic functions of a Pro Controller are basically what this is. So you're using a Pro Controller in the Switch's mind, but you're just using an Xbox or PlayStation or PS3 controller or whatever. My PlayStation 4 controller is dead right now, so I can't really show you guys like me linking it up, but it's the same as an Xbox controller. You just basically hold down the PlayStation power button and the share button, and you just hold that down until it syncs up, and after it syncs up, you can do the same thing that like I'm doing right here with my Xbox controller. It's just my Xbox controller didn't die. But yeah, that's how you guys do it. Like, see? And I go back in there. But yeah, I'm like in there. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this video. I thought this was pretty different. I wanted to hit you guys with something a little different today. Show you guys this recent pickup that I did. And I wanted to maybe, see what you guys thought about it. I really think that this is pretty cool. The one thing is that it can't be paired to multiple controllers at the same time. I tried to pair when my PS4 controller didn't die yet. I tried to pair my PS4 controller and my Xbox controller at the same time. It can only be paired to one controller at a time, so that's, I guess, the downside about it. But for $18.99, you can play with your Xbox controller or whatever controller you're more comfortable with while playing the Switch. I totally think that it's worth it. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and sub. Hit me up with some comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys would consider maybe picking this up for yourself or getting it like for a friend or something. Pretty much, I think it's totally worth it. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys, see what you guys thought about it. Have a good day, guys, or a good morning, night, whenever I get to put this up. And